there is a silent poison that destroys even the wisest souls: pride. It begins as a gentle sigh of satisfaction, but soon becomes a wall that separates us from others, blinding us to our own smallness before the universe. This is the story of Elias, a simple man who, upon tasting the sweet flavor of recognition, forgot the roots that held his humility in place. Elias was a craftsman. His calloused hands shaped wood like few others in the city. In the beginning, no one knew his name. He worked quietly, delivered his work, and went home without expecting applause. His greatest joy was seeing the sincere smile of those who received his craft. But one day, everything changed. A nobleman discovered Elias's talent and commissioned a grand work, a sculpture for the temple in the main square. When the sculpture was unveiled, everyone applauded Elias as a genius, as a master above all other craftsmen. For the first time, Elias heard his name echoing through the streets, the markets, the city halls. And there, in that moment, pride planted its seed. In the days that followed, Elias stopped visiting the humble friends with whom he once shared bread and late-night talks. He refused simple jobs, saying they were beneath his talent. He began to demand gold for his works instead of simple gratitude. His eyes no longer saw the suffering of the people. His soul, once light, grew heavy with vanity. He began to attend banquets, surrounded by flatterers who only fed his false greatness. He ignored wise advice. He laughed at his old friends, calling them mediocre and failures. Elias believed he had become immortal through his art. But fate spares no proud soul. A new sculptor arrived in the city, young and humble yet with a talent rivaling Elias's. Unlike Elias, this young artist listened to people, helped the needy, and sought no recognition. He simply did what he loved. Soon, the people admired him. The commissions that once went to Elias were now the young sculptor's. Consumed by envy and rage, Elias tried to outshine his rival by creating his masterpiece, a statue that would proclaim his eternal greatness. He spent sleepless nights, pushed everyone away, and worked alone, in silence. When he finally finished, he brought the statue to the square, but when he removed the covering cloth, silence fell. The work was cold, empty of soul, technically perfect, but lifeless. People looked at it, but felt nothing. In that instant, Elias realized he had poured all his pride into the marble, but had lost his heart in the process. Defeated, he walked alone through the city that once applauded him. No flatterer extended a hand. Only his humble old friends offered him a plate of food and a place by the fire. And there, in the warmth of simplicity, Elias cried for the first time in years, not out of sadness, but of liberation. Then he understood the ancient philosophers taught. The higher you place yourself, the greater your fall. True worth is not in others' recognition, but in the silent peace of doing good without expecting applause. How many times have we fallen into the trap of pride? How often do we seek recognition and forget our true purpose? Today, I invite you to reflect. What truly sustains you? The applause of others or the quiet peace of your own conscience? If this story spoke to your heart, subscribe to Stoic Notes. Here, you'll find reflections that strengthen your soul. Because in the end, what remains is what we build within ourselves.